This has been one of, if not the most hyped fragrance of the year. We'll have to see if it lives up to the noise. Hype can be a little bit dangerous, so we'll see if this one truly delivers. Today we're going to look at the one, the only Amouage Outlands. And I think we all know who has hyped this up the most, Kieran from Fragrance Flan. Honestly guys, I am loving his content. If you don't already, which I imagine you do because he's getting huge, that guy is putting out some real genuine and good quality content. Highly recommend giving him a check out because like this is good stuff. But I'm gonna share my full thoughts on this, so stick around. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, also known as Scent Nick. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for the continued support. And if you are new here, I create fragrance content mainly in the form of detailed reviews like you'll find today. I occasionally also will put out a list. May not follow trends, but it's my taste. So if you're into that kind of thing, please consider hitting the like button, joining the community by hitting subscribe, and let's get back to that review. So like I said, Outlands is possibly the most hyped fragrance of the year, and with good reason. I'll go ahead and say that I quite enjoyed this fragrance. I'm going to tell you why and kind of give you a simplified breakdown as to what you can expect from this, because as we get into the notes, it's complex. Outlands retails for $475 for a 100 milliliter bottle. Now this can be found at discounters, but like that, it is gone. So be ready to spend a premium on this fragrance. The perfumer is Cecile Zarokian, and guys, she knows how to do work. Just look at her repertoire. She's put out some bangers. Classification for this fragrance, in my opinion, is going to be an amber, aromatic, woody, spicy fragrance, and it's just that. Overall, the composition is creamy, ambery, and very spicy. The note breakdown is quite intense, so I am going to use the help of my little phone to read off the top notes to you. So top notes are going to include frankincense, cardamom, elemi, lemon, bergamot, and Szechuan pepper. Okay, let's get into this. So a lot of those things really just blend together to create a really aromatic and spicy opening. The big player here is going to be the frankincense and the elemi. So if you're sensitive to frankincense, you got to be careful with this one because it's pretty prevalent. Frankincense is a very spicy aromatic resin that is very sharp. It's very bright and it's incredibly noticeable. Be aware of that. That paired with the elemi. So elemi resin, guys, is another really cool note. So it's more of a mid to top note kind of resin. It kind of is like a lemon oil with black pepper. So think of that, those two things, very bright, very spicy. The Szechuan pepper, again, aromatic spice. You get bright citruses. It's a really gorgeous opening. Just be ready because it is incredibly aromatic, and that frankincense can catch you off guard if you're not used to that kind of note. Moving into the heart, you're gonna get a lot more notes that can seem a bit overwhelming. I'm gonna talk to you about them. So in the heart, you've got patchouli, anise, coriander, cumin, wormwood, orange blossom, saffron, geranium, and rose. That's a lot. So here's what you need to know about the heart. It's really just full of warm spices. None of the spices really stick out. The cumin isn't too strong. I know a lot of people can get off-put by cumin. If you're scared about cumin, this is a cumin-heavy fragrance that you should kind of be worried about. In Outlands, what it's really portraying as is a rich, warm, spicy mid. The wormwood is noticeable, and it's a very uncommon note. The only reason I know about it is it's prevalent in Memoir Man from Amouage. So it's nice to kind of smell that in here. It is a kind of earthy, herbal kind of note, which it's subtle, but when you really pay attention, it's there. The patchouli is there, it's prevalent, it's very nice, warm, cozy feeling. The florals are there just to support, fill out, and create smoothness. They're not prevalent by any means. In the base, another handful of notes. Frankincense again, vanilla, benzoin, amber, oud, apopanax, birch, ambergris, maltol, labdanum, and musk. When you've had experience with all those notes individually, you kind of realize that this all creates an amber base. Each one of these blends together to create an overall amber accord, and that's exactly what it is. It is creamy, It is very vanilla heavy. It's very nice. The resins are on the balsamic side. They are not very spicy. The frankincense in the base is more of a back note, making way for the Apopanax and the benzoin. Benzoin's more kind of boozy vanilla. Apopanax is more sticky caramel. Beautiful stuff. Obviously paired with the vanilla, paired with the extra labdanum, it's really pretty, guys. The birch is not very prevalent. Birch gives a very smoky wood. It's hardly noticeable. The maltol is part of the vanilla. It gives it more of the toasted vanilla, kind of like a marshmallow. The oud, not prevalent at all. You don't really pick up on it whatsoever. Overall, I was very impressed by this fragrance. It's not suitable for a blind buy. I will tell you that. The amount of spice, the amount of wood in this, it's not for everybody. It's overall this, like I said, spicy, ambery, creamy, vanilla, it's sweet. It's a fantastic composition. With all that, let's get on to the questions. Is this original? Yeah, absolutely it is. Now it does have similarities to the rest of the Essences line, but if you're experiencing this on its own, yeah, it's definitely unique. The audience is going to be unisex, leaning masculine. I definitely wouldn't mind smelling this on a woman. And for ages, it's kind of suitable for any age. Just know that it's more challenging than most. The performance is exceptional on this. You are going to get an easy 12 hours wear. It does sit close to the skin after the first few hours, but those first few hours are quite strong. It does have the tenacity to last through a shower, albeit very soft afterwards. As far as which seasons to wear this in, I'm going to recommend this for fall and winter. It is that really spicy, sweet DNA, so fall and winter only, guys. Now, as far as occasions, it's really suitable for an evening fragrance. You could wear it every day. If you're going to wear it to the office, just dial way back on the sprays. It's fine though otherwise. Now let's get to that rating. I'm going to give this one an 8.5. I do like it quite a bit, and it lived up to the hype for me. It's going to be very subjective to each person. I do think the perfumery is excellent. I think it's an original blend worthy of the exceptional rating. So it's very nice to know that a hyped fragrance actually stood up to the test for me. Let me know your thoughts on Outlands below. I'm very curious, and if you enjoyed that review, please consider hitting like, joining the community by hitting the subscribe button, and guys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.